Number 1. Even at the age of 2, Rob knew what he wanted. We were sitting in the bedroom window in California getting ready to move to Florida, and he yelled at the movers, "Give me back my bed!" Good memory. Number 22. I'm sorry, number 2. Don't want to get ahead of myself there. But number 2 is be specific when you want something, but not too specific. It was Dad took us out for breakfast at Yosemite, and Rob was sitting there eating strawberries out of a bowl with his hand. He picked up one strawberry on my set. Dad said, once you eat that strawberry, you have to eat the rest with a fork. So Rob took that one strawberry, put it in his left hand, and ate the rest of the strawberries with his right hand before putting the left strawberry into his mouth. Number 3, take care of each other and make sure you watch Rob's back. As a kid, he was kind of a klutz, and we were at a Disney theme park. We were wandering through the petting zoo, and his face came far too close to what I got left behind. Number 4, you need to always be prepared. This is very important, Rob. You weren't in Scouts, but it's very important that you always have everything you need for certain situations. Did you bring that first aid kit? Didn't think so. How about that flashlight from last Christmas? Oh yeah, right here. Number 5, Rob appreciates the fine arts, so much so that he could start his own band. We've got trumpet, we've got oboe, we've got guitar, but not clarinet nor piano, because that's too close to Michael and myself. Number 6, Rob is a pretty solid sportsman, and I think the reason he's so good at racquetball and golf today is because he tried every other sport out when he was a child. Number 7, you will definitely be Rob's most important household companion, but be prepared to welcome at least one other one. Kitten? No. Dog? No. Bearded dragon? Absolutely. Number 8. Oh yeah, multiple pages. Design around your color palette, not Rob's. I drove a white 1990 Acura Legend, but Rob thought it would be a good idea to paint it black so the light bulb couldn't see it. That legend is now a legend, right, Dad? Number 9 3/4. Dream big and turn your favorite ones into a reality. I remember flying back when you could actually get pilot wings and sit in the cockpit, and I would help Rob fly the airplane from the rear seats. Here's a secret, since you're getting ready to jet set. The armrests are what make the plane go up and down, so if you pull back, take off. Push forward, land it nice and smooth. But don't do this at the wrong time, because it'll be really embarrassing. Number 10, make sure that your date night includes a nice restaurant. While I appreciate fine dining on riblets at Applebee's, I know there's much better options out there in the world. Hey, at least it sets the bar right around here. Number 11, it's okay to indulge, but only once in a while. The reason why is because even Rob would admit that pumpkin cheesecake is best served on one slice, not 2. Number 12, make sure your life is centered around lots of laughter, and don't worry about what other people think. There was a time back in New York City where Rob, Catherine, and I were dining in a fine steakhouse, and Rob struggled to consume asparagus in a proper manner. I think we laughed so hard that everyone in the restaurant stared at us, but that was okay because we never saw them again, and we enjoyed it even more. Number 13, live your life like an adventure. Sometimes most of the fun is getting there, and other times it's all about the destination. I actually went to Heart 8 Barbecue back when I was only in Stephenville, and to get there, Rob actually took us up in an airplane, flew us out there, we walked to barbecue and enjoyed some delicious brisket. While you can get some in Frisco nowadays, I definitely advise that proper way. Number 14, have fun, make bets, and only keep score on things that don't matter. I think the best $2 I ever spent was having Rob jump out of the comforts of a hot tub to run and make snow angels in the Colorado snow. Number 15, Rob was a weird kid, so be weird with him. Dr. Seuss said it best. We were all a little weird, and life's a little weird. And when we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness together and call it love. You know for a fact Catherine and I are weird. And I know for a fact you and Rachel are weird. So be weird together and have fun with it. Number 16, be lucky. I have to be honest, I actually stole this little tidbit from a professor at SMU. And his recommendations were, you can try really hard and do lots of great things, but at the end of the day, you really just need a little luck. It's also not that common, or it's actually very common, to find good luck in those that try lots of things and have a good time along the way. Number 17, everywhere you go, always take the weather with you. Why, you ask? It's because you're a product of your own environment. I hope many sunny days over very few hurricanes. They do happen, but the important thing is you take those happy moments and the times you have together to weather the storm. Number 8, live life in your inner circle. Capture Instagram moments of each other so only you really know what's going on in the realm of a giant audience such as this. There's nothing better than taking the double entendre of a speech and working in inside jokes that only you know about and everyone else is enjoying too. Number 19, trust incessantly. Always assume the best and offer your trust to one another. There's a lot of debate over whether trust is freely offered or something earned, but I say it's best to err on the side of always offering that trust and offering forgiveness in case one falls short. Number 20, let your faith lead you. Faith has carried you this far, and it will carry you further still. It took faith in Christ to be the woman that you are. It took faith in love to find the man of your dreams. It will also take faith in Mr. and Mrs. Meltzer to endure the test of time. Number 21, we're getting close. Hope for the best in each other, now and forever. Some days will be easy, others not so much. But the important thing is you're there together every step of the way. Remember today, and always remember to give Rob your best, as I know he will reciprocate. And number 22, always treasure your love. It's love that brings us here together, and love that conquers all things. Live a life centered around love, and that love will be made known to all. I love you both. Congratulations.
So typically I wing these things pretty much every time, but I was told that I just needed to rhyme. So I wrote it down, so bear with me now. Let's go. Okay, no rhyme for that. Some of the speech may be a little alien to some, but please bear with me. The fun will have just begun. There isn't much to say about Rob at this point in time. Rachel knows quite a bit about her new partner in crime. While I have had 28 years of stories to tell, my brother Matt already told most of them oh so well. There are so many memories for me to share. Rob, don't worry about that one. I wouldn't dare. No, the one memory that I remember best is far better than all of the rest. 'Twas a day when I got that one phone call, when you told me that Rachel was definitely your all. You said it was time for you to get on one knee. I could hear in your voice that you were absolutely filled with glee. Helping you ask was one of my greatest pleasures. Spending that time with you is truly something that I will always treasure. Hearing you talk about your lady with pride, you couldn't hide your love for her even if you tried. Then came that super cold night. It was really cold. When you asked that great question, I could tell she said yes from her absolutely delighted expression. Now, don't you forget what you felt on that night, and remember how you feel about her tonight. Life isn't always easy, as Forrest Gump said. You never know what you're gonna get, even after you've been wed. Some days are good and some days are rough, but with God, nothing is too tough. Have each other's back and stand up together. There will be nothing that y'all can't weather. Always be honest, unless you eat the last piece of pie. That is forever the one and only allowable lie. Time passes fast, so be sure to enjoy the fun little moments, even the ones that annoy. When life gets crazy or you feel like you're too busy, stop in these moments before you get too dizzy. Shed the chaos of life for only a minute and be present with each other, and you'll surely win it. It's always the little things that make life so great, like always holding hands when you're out on a date, or the looks you steal when no one is looking, and even funny moments when y'all are cooking. Now there's one piece of advice I have left to give. It's the most important one by which to live. Y'all are a team. You're both number 2. God should be first, which I'm sure you already knew. May your days be many and your troubles be few. May all God's blessings descend upon you. May peace be with you. May your heart be strong. May you find what you're seeking wherever you roam. To my brother and new sister, raise your glasses on high. Take a swig of that drink for that girl and guy. Cheers.